Well, in the previous example, we show how to parse or match or regex an IP address. And from this same log, let's say that I want to capture the domain only. But I want it to be robust, not just on this case or variation of this case. I don't care what comes after, and I'm not interested in what comes before, but I need to filter it right. So the first thing is to copy this part, which is going to put me right in front of what I'm going to be trying to match, right? And now I know that there is an HTTP, but there can be an HTTPS or not. So I'm going to put an S here, and I'm going to put the question marks, which makes it optional, 0 or at most 1. So I can be at most 1 S. And then there is a colon, and then there are 2 dashes, but forward slashes, but I need to escape those, right? So I'm going to escape that one and escape that one. I'm good. Now, this first part of the domain is a sequence of word characters. So I can say, well, this is just \W, and then the plus sign, one or many, and then they are followed by a dot. And then is the piece that I want, another one that is a word sequence of word characters until a dot is hit. But then it can be, let's make it more complicated. Let's say that I'm interested in this working with .org, .edu, and .com. So I know then I need to use parentheses here to say what comes after is either org or com or edu, right? Well, the problem that I have is that this is being matched because when you put something into between parentheses is considered a capture group unless you specify here question mark column. That tells the system this is mathematically used, the parentheses, for grouping but not for capturing. And what I want to capture is this guy in here, the ones that contain the domain, and this whatever is the termination. Well, that's easy. All I need to do is to put in here parentheses for grouping and a parenthesis that for grouping that closes there, and bingo, I have grabbed that. And this will work if I put here .com or .edu, right? Still working, matching very nicely. Now, but let's say that this is not as robust as I wanted because they can be www or not. So if I remove this thing in here, this is not going to work, right? So I want this to work with www or any subdomain that they might be in here. So all I need to do is to specify that there can be, let me get in front of the dot here and go until here, that this subdomain there can be one or none or 20. I don't care. So I'm going to use the asterisk for that, 0 or more, right? And now this thing still matches that, but notice that it's going on to capture group 2 because it's assuming that this is a capture group. As we did before, if we specify question mark column, then I only have one capture group and it has what I want. And if this has a www.development.com, still that's the piece I want. I don't care about the other development or anything else. If there is no subdomain at all, no www still work. If there is an S in the HTTP, S still works. So again, not that this is the best way of getting a URL. It certainly works, but it's a good way of practicing what we have learned on using regular expression.